Hey guys, Wannabe Ryan here with Wannabe Media, and today coming in at number 15 for our 25 Days of Prospects, the lovable Latvian Dan Lokmelis. Now I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm bad with names, and I'm not going to hide it. I'm sure it's more like, there's more umph to it. It's more like Lokmelis or something. I don't know. Either way, 19-year-old kid, 6 foot, 172 pounds. He's on the smaller side, a little bit taller than Patra, but about the same weight class. Left-handed center. In 2022, the Boston Bruins drafted him in the 4th round, 119th overall. This was his last season overseas. This is his first year at UMass. And with the UMass Minutemen, he's got, in 12 games played, 4 goals, 1 assist. That's not bad. That's not bad for learning new ice, right? You know, got to learn whole new friends, whole new environment, politics, all sorts of stuff, right? So for him to have 5 points in 12 games, I don't hate that at all. I think that's actually pretty good. He, for me, seems like one of those, and we've talked about it before because that's just kind of what the Bruins have when you draft later. He's a boomer bust. He's either going to be middle six center, middle six winger, someone that can contribute offensively, not too bad in his own end, someone you can just kind of slot in anywhere, or he's going to be somebody who kind of teeters in between the bottom 6 and the AHL, bounces around from a couple teams, and then just goes back overseas. I could see either one. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see him more in a bigger role. I know other people, other analysts, other YouTubers, other everybody, if that makes sense, have him a little bit higher. The reason I have him a little bit lower than other people, I think that he doesn't have that one skill yet that kind of separates him from others. And maybe I'm not seeing enough of him. I know his vision's really good. His passing is really good. It's not one of those things that just, it takes your breath away. It's nothing where it's like, okay, he already has this, and if he can add, a couple more and just, not be a defensive liability, then we got ourselves an NHL player, right? Because when it comes to playing in the NHL, you can play hockey, right? You can play college hockey. You might be able to be lucky to play in the AHL. But to play in the NHL, right, you can't just have one thing. You have to be able to do so much and have so much skill. You got to have the brains for it, the size. Not everyone's as small as Cole Caulfield, 5'6", 160 pounds, skating around. It doesn't work for everybody. Now, I'm not saying Lokmelis is on the smaller side or anything like that, but it's just he doesn't have that one trait yet at 19. And again, he's young, so he could definitely develop it. But he hasn't shown me that one thing that kind of starts to separate him and just kind of starts to put him in a different class to where it's like, okay, you have this, and let's just keep on working. But he's 19, and that's why I put him at 15 and not, somewhere a little bit higher, or I guess lower. It's a higher, lower in the rankings. I don't know. I wasn't good in school, okay, guys? Just leave me alone about it. But anywho, that's the reason I don't have him higher, is because I just, like I said, I don't know. Kind of, he's more, again, boomer bust. That is Bruins hockey. It's boomer bust. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. The only thing I know that I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get Liv to hit my music.